touch, let you hold some, let you get a handful, baby, she's a whole lot of woman. Soft kisses on some
Hello, wonderful people. My name is Brianna. I am your host. Welcome to the Young and Uncertain podcast. Yeah. I hope that you are having a wonderful and blessed evening. I know this episode has came out a little later than what I expected, but that is no here, no there. Little life update. What's been going on? So I have a homewarming dinner coming up in 2 weeks, and as you can see, I still don't have no dining room table. Yeah, I don't know where they eating or sitting at. I still haven't even put the food in for catering for my homewarming, and that is some of the typical Black Negro stuff I have done this week. There's no shame in my game though. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure it get done. And yeah, what else has been going on? Oh, I went to the mall. In Crabtree, and I went to South Point. And let me tell you something. The mall is so overwhelming. I don't know why it's so overwhelming now. Am I the only one? I might be on a, what is it called? Neurodivergent. I might low-key be, because like being in a mall sometimes, especially if it's a mall that I haven't like well versed in or like just know very well, I just cannot think straight. Like, I don't know why I was at South Point. I was just like, oh, I gotta come here a different day. I gotta pick a day with y'all ain't busy, where I can find some parking and there's not a lot of commotion. I struggled to find Sephora in there. I was just like, yeah, let me just buy this one shirt. I bought this one shirt from Gap, and I had to haul ass up out of there. But it's all good. I'll probably go back tomorrow or something when there's not a lot of commotion. But yeah, talking about fashion, the Met Gala. Oh my God. First of all, Tiana Taylor, chef's kiss, honey, you look so good. She looks so beautiful. And I really like, it don't matter what Tiana is going through, she's always going to look bomb. Like, body hot, face hot. You know what I'm saying? That was true Dannyism. Like, she took it and then ran with it. I love that. Zendaya did so good as well. Who else did really, really good? I love Zendaya, and it was a tribute to Diana Ross, and Diana Ross looked phenomenal. Megan Thee Stallion, a lot of people didn't like Megan Thee Stallion's look, and I felt like it's only because they're on this Megan Thee Stallion hate train, but Meg looked amazing. I love everything about the dress. I love the hair. She was inspired by Josephine Baker, if I'm not mistaken. I love that. And I love that she went for Josephine Baker, because Josephine Baker used to get a lot of hate, and that Megan is now like the it girl now, but she's being hated on. And I just love that little tidbit right there. Like, it's just like, it's like, what is it called? Nuance. I like that. I really do like that. It kind of shows, well, I ain't gonna say I like her being hated on, but it shows, like, it's just so crazy how the world can do that little circle. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really cool. Who else looked really, really good? I can't think of anybody else. Zendaya did good. Diana Ross was good. Megan Thee Stallion. Dolce, a lot of people didn't like Dolce outfit, and I felt like LV had her drip down. I love the whole concept of her outfit. I feel like the only reason why they're hating on the outfit is because people seen her outfit before it was meant to, and they were trying to rush to try to see if they could cover her up real quick. But I feel like she did really good. Nicki Minaj looked bomb. I wasn't a big fan of Rihanna's look, but I don't know, it's freaking Rihanna. Like, Rihanna with the baby one, she made headliners. She is that girl. She's gonna forever be that girl. And I like that Rihanna was able to like come in last, for one. And not only was she able to come in last, it's just like, I didn't have to do too much and I'm still her. You know what I mean? Like, everybody had to go up and beyond, and Rihanna was like, this is what y'all gonna get, and I'm still her. I love that for my good sis. And I just love the idea of like dandyism just coming to life, especially right now, because it's a celebration of Black culture. And a lot of times as Black people, we are not seen as people who have culture amongst other cultures. They try to make it seem like, oh, y'all really don't have your own thing. And it's just like, actually, we do have something. And people love to nitpick Black culture so much and try to tell us who we are, but that's the beauty of Black culture. You know what I'm saying? It's always been rebellious. Ooh, I can't even talk. It's always been oh girl, I'm gonna have to chop that out. It's always been political with being Black. Like, being Black is revolutionary, especially in Black America. So I thought that was also like, I don't know, I just thought that was really nice to see. You know what I'm saying? But my mind is always thinking a little left. And I seen everything that was going on, and I was like, oh my God, this is such a beautiful moment. But then it made me realize we're truly in a recession. And I hate to say that, but I feel like when we are being celebrated, it's always a recession. And I really feel like it's because these fashion houses are not able to sell like they want to. They're not. Like, I hate that we even trying to push that narrative that they are. LV in particular, they have always been like the stepping stone into a luxury bag. LV's like the Speedies. Like, I don't know a Black girl who don't have the Speedy bag right now. Like, that bag is popping right now. It's hot on the market. And it is one of the more affordable brands when you get to talking about fashion houses. And that's why I feel like that's the reason why we're being like, I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Let me think on that. I think like the fashion houses in general are suffering because this is a recession and people are not buying their stuff like they're supposed to. Well, how they want them to. And I feel like last time we seen fashion houses go so hard for Black people, it's been a while. It's been a house. It's been a, you know what I mean? It's been a little minute, you know? So, especially with all, like, the people that's doing the rollbacks on the DEI, which really ain't about Black people, but they make it so much about Black people. But, yeah, I thought that was very beautiful. Yeah. And it is very unfortunate. Because it's like, yeah, I do feel like that's a recession indicator. Like, when did y'all start caring about Black folks like that? Like, when? We know y'all don't really care about Black folks. We see the way y'all vote. So, you're not going to tell me Dior is not Republican. Like, it don't even matter, but it's just like, you can't tell me otherwise. But yeah, I mean, that's how it happens. It was this creator. Oh my God, let me find her real quick. I think it's, what's her name? Because I want to make sure I reference her. Dang, what is her name? What is my girl name? Oh, Speak With Me Ty on TikTok. She brought up a very, very good point. She was talking about like one of the recession indicators is how, well, she didn't say recession indicators, but she was like, she fears that a lot of young Black women, just Black women in general, are just going to start getting priced out of regular beauty services or quote unquote luxury services. So like your facials, your eyelashes, your hair, nails, all of that stuff, your waxes, all of that stuff. Eventually, she says that a lot of women are just going to start getting priced out of these things. And basically, we're going to go back into that era, that early YouTube era, where we're going to have to start being more natural or doing a lot of DIY DIY things. And that is scary to me. And the reason why is a lot of beauty salons, not even just beauty salons, but like barbershops, they are a place of community. They have been used as a place of community when it comes to activism in particular. So like the beauty salon and the barbershop will be a place, a safe haven where you can go talk about real problems that's going on in your community and how y'all can fix it. Or you can go to your local beauty salon and you can find out all the other Black businesses around you or who's doing what. It just does not have the salon setting doesn't have that no more. To be honest, there are no salon settings. I mean, everybody's in the suite. Everybody's in a suite or they're working from home. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, that's a bad thing, but it does not give the sense of community like it used to. It doesn't. And I'm kind of like, I have mixed feelings about it. Because I remember as a little girl going to the salon and, you know, it's a lady waiting beside you. All y'all waiting to get y'all hair done. And majority of the time when you went to a hair salon like that, everybody knew how to do a hair. It won't like one person was specialized in one thing. Like everybody was a beautician. Roller sets, perms, braids, kids hair, 27 piece, bust down, fried, laid to the side. Like they were getting down in that salon, and it's just like you do not see that. You would have to go to one girl for blowouts. You got to go to another girl for braids. You got to go to another girl for frontals. You got to go to this girl to get it's just a lot now, and it's very little community within just in that setting. And it's just unfortunate. The barbershop, they still got it, but I mean, even now they're starting to lose it as well. You're starting to see a lot of barbershops just have these crazy appointment rules and house rules, like house calls, or like, it's just so weird. And thank God I just grew up with a mom who knew a little bit about hair, like as far as like how to perm, you know, flat iron and stuff like that. My mom always wore different various hairstyles, and 9 out of 10, if she did wear a hairstyle, she did it herself. So naturally I was encouraged to do the same. And so majority of the times that I do go get beauty services is 9 out of 10 is just something that I just don't feel comfortable in, or I don't want, or I don't have that level of mastery yet. Or just sometimes I just want somebody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just like the idea of somebody being able to touch your scalp, grease your scalp, care for your hair properly. A lot of times you're not able to do that. Like I can cut my own hair pretty decently, but it's nothing like having that precision. And now they have turned Black hair care and Black hair care services all about convenience. And you're paying for quote unquote convenience because you should be able to do your own hair. And even the idea of like certain things, like it used to be a time we used to go to the braiding shop and the only thing you had to do was just make sure your braids were taken out. And sometimes you can go to the beauty salon and have braids in your hair and they'll take them out, wash your hair, blow dry your hair, and then braid you up. These girls don't want to do that. Which is crazy. It's just like they don't want to be hairstylists. They don't want to build community. And that's scary to me. I don't know why I keep saying that's scary, but like really that is scary. And I guess like I'm like one of the last generations that can really talk about like that experience of going into salons. And I'm not saying that there are not salons out there, But what I'm saying is that early 2000s, that 90s hair salon sit down, really getting into that service, that was a time. And we're not seeing that, and I hate that for the girls. And not only that, it's just like the prices are getting higher because of the tariffs. But let's be honest, beauty care had started to rise in price anyway before that, due to greed. And I hope that we can admit that beauty services really had started to skyrocket way before them tariffs. Even during the pandemic, people were charging an arm and a leg. And they will try to be like, well, beauty products are going up. But it's just like, those $2 or $3 doesn't justify you taxing me 100 plus for $1 more. You know, like, it's just certain things that just don't make sense. I never understood how much wigs and weaves, as far as installing them, cost, because in reality, I'm gonna, like, the last hairstylist I went to, I got me a middle part bust down with a 2x6 closure. Mind you, I bought the wig caps, the hair, the Morning Glory, because she don't use Morning Glory when she did her laydowns. And the charge that she charged for that, and the time, and the amount of products that she had to use of her actual self, I feel like it just wasn't justifiable. I'm not saying that her work was bad. The work was really good. It's just, I don't know about that. I just don't agree. I feel like we need to get back to the bargaining system. I do feel like to build community again. But people are just so stuck on being capitalist, they will never see past that. I think we focusing on the wrong C's. Amen. Let's get back to what we know best. And we gotta help each other out. Cause it's crazy. Like, people are really being priced out of the services that they, and I feel like, and then it's, I'm not gonna hold you, it really brings me annoyance. Cause then, like, you can even take it as far as, like, America makes it so hard on Black women. Like, you have to look a certain way. You have to be presentable. And I get it. You don't have to wear the wigs and the weaves. But we know what ideally how society wants us to look. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting a job in corporate America, white America, you have to look a certain way. And it's the fact that life is already whooping on so many Black women, and now they're not able to get simple things as hair care or hair services, beauty services done to look presentable. No woman should have to go in debt to make sure she can make a decent appearance or be accepted within society. And you can say what you want, but, like, they do push the agenda that you do have to look a certain way. Look at all these trends going on right now. The clean girl aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? The old money aesthetic. Like, they really do push that on us. You have to have a certain level of professionalism. You got to have a capsule wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? You got to be damn near Grammy ready at all times, according to the girls on TikTok. You can't be going out the house looking any and everywhere. But I do think we need to get back to the bargaining system. I think that we need to build a system amongst us, especially for the women who are not going to be able to get some of these services done, because she was very much right. I do agree with her. I do think a lot of women are going to be left to dry. And I don't like the idea of that. And a lot of beauty professionals don't care. They get their clients and they will let them fight like dogs to make a booking. And that's just it. Thank God I only have hairdressers now that are over the age of 45. shout out to Miss Ashley and shout out to Miss Bell, who's in Charlotte. She typically does my pixie haircuts. I'm currently growing out my hair right now. Y'all shouldn't have never allowed me to be able to put my hair in a bun. Okay, now I really think I'm doing things. But shout out to her for real. Shout out to both ladies. Miss Ashley is out of Raleigh. She does wonderful work. It's nothing like going to that beauty salon and you hear the faint sound of gospel music. It's a man coming in there selling plates. You got a lady selling oils and shea butters. Like, oh my God, like, you just have to be there. And people who had never have experienced that, oh my God, I hate that for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never been in a barbershop and hear Uncle them coming in there with them bean pies and that newspaper. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He got the incense. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Nubian queen, how are you? Like, you ain't never felt that. You got the man coming in there with the bootleg DVDs. You got homegirl who been boosting with the polo jumpsuits and the baby fat. Like, you just had to been there, y'all. And it's a shame. I feel like my little cousins and them would never get to really experience that. Like, my little cousin, like, why is my little cousin having to book an appointment and pay him $45, $50, $100 for an appointment? Like, what? That shit is insane to me, y'all. And I really just hate that. But yeah, we got to get back to learning our crafts because we might start getting priced out. And let me tell you this. And for y'all who think like, oh, well, that's just going to happen to them, it ain't going to happen to me. I want you to look real closely at me. I'm going to have to zoom this in. Don't ever think that your ass ain't on that chopping block just because you're not on that menu. Amen. Amen. Okay. Because a lot of y'all be fooled. Y'all think because y'all not on the menu today, your ass ain't on that chopping block. And that's your problem. Lock in. Okay? Stay vigilant. Oh, Lord. Anything, the last thing I want to talk about is the whole case with, I don't know if y'all seen it. I believe his name is Tyree Nichols. If you don't recall his name, he was beaten by like 5 or 4 cops. They beat the brakes off that boy. Like, they beat him. Like 3 or 4 of the men held him down while another dude hit him in the face with a baton. That was the guy who testified. And mind you, all of them got off. And it really pissed me off because it's just like, even if you go through the justice system, sometimes they will fail you. There's no justifiable answer on why 5 cops have to beat you down. It doesn't matter if he ran or not. The second that they got him, I mean, it's 5 y'all, and these men are not small, but Tyree Nichols is he's a slender man. Let me say that. He's not like I'm not sure his stature and height, but he's a fairly slim guy. All of the rest of the police officers, damn cornbread eating ass Negroes. Like, these men were big, bigger than him, should I say. And they whooped him nonstop. And what makes it so sad is Mr. Nichols was by his home. You know what I'm saying? He had fled home because he was so scared. He was not that far from his home at all. And he fled home and they caught up with him. And because he ran, they beat the shit out of him. And he was in the hospital. And to watch his mother tell that story was horrifying because they tried to make it seem like he had gained so much super strength they couldn't keep him down. It's just like, no, y'all beat him to a post. And not only that, it was caught on camera, ring camera, which is so scary. how the hell in this day and age we could watch something so heinous happen on camera and no justice. And now we have another case, and it's not coming to me at this moment, but a father lost his son, and he watched the body cam footage, and he was so distraught on what he saw. His family had to take him home because he drove up there with his own vehicle, but his family, they had to leave or whatever. And when he came back, his attorney is trying to proposing that he was in insanity. He wasn't in his right mind when he came back and killed that deputy. Now, for one, I just want to say RIP to that deputy's family, just like how the attorney said it, because he is very much so. Like, nobody deserves to die like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is presumed that he hit him in the back. He flew out. He projected out of the car, and it was done intentionally. And his lawyer is saying that it was insanity. That the reason why he did it, he just wasn't in his right mind. And a lot of people is like, even though like that deputy didn't have anything to do with it, it shows the mind of what Black America is kind of in. And I kind of have my own thoughts on that. I understand culturally, but morale, like my morality of it, I hate what he did to that young deputy, because that young deputy didn't have nothing to do with what happened to his son. But due to the climate of our justice system always failing us, it makes sense why he did the extreme, and he might have not have been in his right mind. I definitely understand that. But I also know morally it is wrong. But when you have a system that fails us over and over and over, prime example, Tyree Nichols, it shows a lot. It shows a lot. And it's just very unfortunate. So yeah, y'all stay out. Hey, stay black, stay safe out there. The world be just be whirling sometimes, and I hate that for us. You know, that's just real right there. As you see, we're still in the living room. I could go and film upstairs in my studio, but like, it's something about being on the couch, vibing, chilling. I got my little glass. It's not wine, it's a mocktail. That's hence why it's got lemon on it. It's just something about like being downstairs. It feels a little bit more personal, and I just feel like we're just vibing, just me and you, like a little girl talk. You know what I mean? I like that for me. If you like videos like this, if you love the podcast, please like and subscribe. We need y'all. Okay? We are now internet cousins, friends. Like, what are you talking about? So definitely do that. Also, follow me on Instagram. Okay? It's the Young and Uncertain Podcast. That's it. Young, and we spell out and all the way. So the Young and Uncertain Podcast. Follow me. I follow back. I promise you. And if you also want to look me up on TikTok, it is Say Less and Read. Yes. That's also my other Instagram if you want to follow me on there. But yeah, family. Hey, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay black. Have a wonderful night. And it's been real. And I enjoy speaking to you. And I hope you enjoy listening to me. God bless.
Soft to the touch, let you hold some, let you get a handful, baby, she's a whole lot of woman. Soft kisses on some fat.